Alright, so you've thought about it long and hard. The thought of holy magic appeals to you, but you also are appealed by also shadow magic. You wanted to be a warlock, but you also wanted to sort of have the option of healing, if you will. Or maybe you just wanted to heal, and that's just your calling, and you wanted to be the best at it. And you figured, you know what? A priest is probably my best bet. And you know what? You chose the best class if that's it. If you want to heal, you have chosen the best class. But if you chose to do damage, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. This channel is all about being honest. You probably didn't pick the right class. Now, let me speak to you for a little bit before I continue with this video. This class, the priest, right, is meant for those who want to heal. Now, you can PvP and do decent as Shadow. I've seen it. Anyone that tells you that they're complete garbage probably doesn't know anyone or has not played Shadow Priest very well. I've seen Shadow Priest do extremely well in Classic or Vanilla or whatever you want to call it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, though, PvE-wise, you will not get a group as Shadow if you're trying to raid. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you that. If this is a heartbreaking news to you, I'm sorry, but that's just kind of how it goes. If you are a priest, you are expected to heal. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just, I don't want to beat around the bush, but that's exactly how it goes. If you are a priest, you are going to be, it is going to be asked of you to heal. It's just, that's how it goes. So, I got that out of the way. Now, let's get on to the next thing. So, you decided, okay, you've gone through this video at this point, and you're like, alright, I want to heal. But I also want to level quick. So what's the quickest way to level? So let's do it. If we're looking at this talent tree on classic.wowhead.com, this is a guide that a few guildmates of mine have followed, and I've followed too. I've tried to level a little bit of everything classic. I've never done everything fully to 60, but this was the best thing to do. So you're gonna put 31 points into the shadow and 20 into discipline. I'm not gonna go too in depth on what this build really does and be like too specific about it, but to make a long story short, this makes your shadow damage insane, and it also reduces the damage you take by giving you more stamina, increased armor, and it makes your power word shield absorb more damage. And again, your shadow damage is going to be doing an insane amount, killing your mobs and enemies quicker, and making your life much easier while healing yourself at times. Basically, what this whole talent build is. I don't want to waste your time with this video. I want to give you everything kind of like without having to explain everything by detail by detail. This isn't gonna be one of those videos. I don't want to waste your time or anything. That's what this talent build will do. Again, increased shadow damage, insane shadow damage, increased armor, more power word fortitude, more armor that's you've got, and more damage that's being absorbed by your power word shield. Got it? Great. Professions are the next thing, as always, that I recommend with every video. That cooking, fishing, and first aid. First aid is going to help you out. I don't care what class you are. I don't care if you're the best healer in the world. I would rather you band-aid than spend 20 seconds drinking, because the band-aid will be like this. So keep those band-aids up. Primary professions, you can go with enchanting and tailoring. Perfect. Disenchant anything you don't need. Enchant the gear that you can enchant for your friends, guildmates, enchant for tips and org or stormwind, whatever respective capital city you have. And if you don't want that, you can always herb and alchemy, herbalism and alchemy. You could sell the herbs that you don't need. If you do need them, create those flasks, potions, whatnot for you during the early levels. And if you don't need the potions, you can always sell them in the auction house. And if you find you have extra, if you don't want to sell them, give them to your friends, guild, raid, whatever you want. PvE, like I mentioned earlier, you are going to be asked to heal. If you try to go into a dungeon or a raid end game as a shadow priest, no one's going to take you seriously. Maybe if you have a guild friend or your guild leader is like a close friend of yours, you may be lucky, but I would not count on it. Again, I'm being completely blunt and honest with you guys. That's basically how it's going to go. PvP, you can do some good damage. You're not going to be the best at it, but you can hold your own. Wand specialization is another thing that I would like to speak about. Wand specialization is essential. Dot your enemies up, cast a mind blast, and wand them down. Don't always use your mind flay. Save yourself some mana. I wouldn't even recommend doing the mind blast. Sometimes just wand them down, increase that skill, and just it saves you mana. Again, mana is very important. You don't want to waste all your water or food or bandages and all that. You want to make sure that you have everything in abundance. Make sure you don't go through everything foolishly. Log out in as always, and make sure it's locked up before and repaired before you go on your questing session when you log on. With that being said, that's all I've got for this. And until next time, guys, I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll try my best to answer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Gorgon.